Throughout my time in college, I feel like a lot of life was a constant cycle between accumulating stress and finding ways to decompress. I'm sure we can all agree that there are tons of ways to decompress, some of the most popular ranging from stress eating, binge drinking, and Netflix marathoning. However, for me, I found that oftentimes my time was so pressed that these ways of de-stressing were really not helping me. Sure, it's fun to go out, have fun with some friends for a night, but when I really needed to actually be productive and also exercise some self-care to take care of my body, mind, and spiritual well-being, I had to find some alternate ways to de-stress. That's why I am super psyched to be partnering with Dr. Dennis Gross Skincare, a wonderful vegan and cruelty-free skincare line, to show you guys my favorite ways to productively decompress. It's no secret that stress heavily impacts our physical well-being, especially our skin. So if you're of the look good, feel good mentality as I am, I hope that you'll find these 4 little tips helpful. First off is creating a suitable space. I personally cannot focus when I'm surrounded by a mess. I need my desk to be clear, to have a clear mind, and I find that when I'm able to accomplish these little tasks such as tidying my room, it gives me a really empowering sense of motivation and accomplishment. If I'm really struggling to get work done, it probably means that I have not gone to the gym in a long time. And I personally get so stressed and antsy when I haven't moved around in a while, but thankfully, to the age of the internet, I can dial in to a little Pilates or yoga class literally whenever. There are so many little 15 to 20 minute yoga flows that you can follow along on YouTube, as I know you know how to use. And I just take a little time to get the blood flowing to my brain, and just stretching, breathing, and getting the blood pumping really helps me feel more relaxed and at ease physically and mentally. Another way that I love to take care of myself during times of high stress is through good skincare. Sadly, we do not always have time for that lovely face mask spa night with friends, so it really becomes the little things that count. And Dr. Dennis Gross's B3Adaptive Superfoods skincare line is meant exactly to target signs of stress on your skin. For me, that normally looks like some good stress acne, redness, and puffiness under my eyes, but it also can just look like general dryness, dullness, fine lines, especially in the long term. My little stress nightly routine starts with me just cleansing my face, taking off my makeup, and then I slather a bit of the serum all over my face, and this is a great slippery consistency to give yourself a bit of a face massage. And since this is meant to target worry lines, acne flare-ups, and general dullness, I try to focus this around my nose and my mouth and occasionally my forehead. Having an eye cream is great because when I don't get a lot of sleep due to work, the bags under my eyes look like engorged caterpillars. So I just apply a bit of this with my ring fingers and massage under my eyes to help combat those future crow's feet and fine lines, and to smooth out any puffiness. And lastly, to finish off this little skincare TLC, I take this fantastic moisturizer and slather this all over my face and neck to help combat more future fine lines and to rehydrate my face. Just to give a quick little in-person review now that I've been using these products for a few weeks, I can honestly say I'm really genuinely enjoying them. I was definitely feeling with some redness and unevenness and like just bumpiness in my skin. Also, bags under my eyes from finals period were not cute, and I'm happy to say those are gone. The evenness of my skin tone is definitely improving, and I hope it stays like that. I would also say it's really interesting, these products stung, and they still sting a little bit when I put them on. I hope that's a good sign. I actually, even though it like physically hurts, like tingles a little bit, I feel like the results are pretty good, so it hasn't really caused any redness or irritation. It's just something that I noticed upon putting them on. So if you have really sensitive skin, that might be something to take note of, because I do not have sensitive skin and it is like stinging a little bit. But yeah, I'm honestly super happy with how my skin looks right now. Like, got some compliments on my skin, and I'm about to go on vacation where I don't want to be wearing a bunch of makeup, so I would say like this is like the best my skin has looked in quite some time, especially after finals and all that sort of thing. So the way this line works is apparently through things like niacinamide, which is supposed to help combat acne flare-ups, redness, and fine lines, as well as adaptogen herbs that apparently help make your skin more adaptable to the environment. Not sure how that works, but it also has a lot of antioxidant-packed superfoods such as acai, cacao, goji, and avocado. They say this is clinically proven to reduce the signs of aging in a week, which is pretty dope. However, I'm using this more as a preventative measure and, as I said, to combat the acne and the puffiness and the redness. My fourth and final step in productively de-stressing is actually to take a little bit of time to check in with myself through meditating or journaling. A lot of people like to use those guided meditation apps or structured journals. For me, I'm Christian, so meditation looks like me just getting real cozy, getting to a comfortable position, normally on my bed or on the floor, listening to some worship music and just praying and talking to God and asking God for his perspective on the situations that are stressing me out so much. And this really just helps me reframe the problems that are overwhelming me. The second step of this process is journaling. So I get really overwhelmed when I feel like I have too much going on in my brain. So taking some time to journal and just write out what I'm thinking and feeling in a non-judgmental way where I'm able to internally process and also start to verbalize my emotions is super productive in helping me get into a healthier headspace. So whether you needed these ways to decompress in order to bounce back, hop back on the ball and get grinding once again, or to unwind and prepare yourself for a very satisfying and productive night of sleep, I hope you enjoyed seeing the ways that I try to decompress and maintain my productivity. It can be really hard to escape the work hard, play hard mentality of college or just young adult life in general, but for me, it's essential that I take nights like this just to myself in order to accomplish everything that I want to accomplish with my life. It also helps me remind myself that my body, mind, soul are worth a lot more than just my accomplishments on a daily basis. Thank you again to Dr. Dennis Gross for partnering with me on this lovely video. I'll have all the products I used linked down below so you guys can check them out. Other than that, please feel free to subscribe, join the J team where no one's a bench warmer, everyone's a playmaker, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you, Jesus loves you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.